I am here to help guide you through your beauty supply store so that you can find the perfect color for your hair and we can ditch the box. So today we're going to talk about the different types of hair color so you can pick which one is right for you. Stay tuned. What's up, y'all, and welcome to The Real Ray. I am Ray. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning guest, welcome back. I am a professional cosmetologist, hairdresser, beautician, therapist, whatever you want to call me, that's me. Only nice things though, please and thank you. So today we're going to talk about the different types of hair color and kind of how they work. Don't worry, I'm not going to get too sciencey with it. Natural like metallics and hennas, which we've talked about in a previous video, which is only an issue if you're wanting to do like regular oxidative permanent color after you've done henna, or really vice versa, but mostly if you're wanting to do it afterwards. If you have any questions about that, I'll put a link up in the description. Okay, so then we move into like temporary hair color. And so temporary hair color is gonna be like they've got like really large, the pigments are really large, and you know, we're bringing out my faux hair follicle again. So these pigments are so large that they can't like penetrate in at all. They're just gonna kind of like sit on top. And so a lot of times what this is referred to is going to be like your tinted shampoo and things like that. They're just like so big, they just like don't even like super stain the hair, they just kind of like glaze over it. Semi-permanent, which is typically formulated to last 4 to 6 weeks, and that's going to like stain at the top. It's going to be like a non-oxidative, so it means a direct dye. The molecules are small enough to like partially penetrate, but they don't get like anywhere like all the way in here. They just kind of like sit there. Most fashion colors are a direct dye, so you're not mixing things and you just need to put it like directly on the hair, and it works best on a like lighter canvas if you're trying to go brighter, that sort of thing. So then we get into our Demi-Permanent, which is got a good bit more hold, so they lightly penetrate to the cortex, so it makes it all the way through the cuticle layer into this nice purple layer. It will sit on top of the cuticle as well, and you can only deposit, you can't lift, which means to make the hair lighter because it doesn't have enough power. And it is oxidative, which means you will mix developer in it, and typically a low developer. And I will be talking about developers in my next episode, so stay tuned for that. Permanent hair color, which is going to penetrate the cortex, like through the cuticle and all the way through to the cortex of the hair shaft. Permanent hair color is oxidative, so that means you will be mixing a developer with it, and that's what like kicks it into gear. This you can lift the hair to make it lighter. If you're wanting gray coverage, it's important that you use that. And if you want it to stay and aren't wanting to change your hair color a lot, I think permanent is the best. For my folks that like to frequently change their hair color in like shades that are darker without lifting, then I recommend a Demi-Permanent depending on what you're using. All right, y'all, so just to recap, we've got henna colors, temporary hair colors, which are typically going to be like your like tinted shampoos and that sort of things. Semi-permanent, which is going to be your typical like non-oxidative, so like a direct dye. And then we get into our oxidative colors, which are going to be our Demi-Permanent and permanent. If you're wanting lift or gray coverage, you'll want to go with a permanent. Otherwise, you can kind of like pick and choose which one you want to use. The Demi-Permanent is typically going to be less damaging because it doesn't have the lifting power and because you will use a lower developer. All right, y'all, those are the different types of color that you will encounter at the beauty supply store in the salon, anywhere really. And stay tuned because next week I'm going to talk about developers and how to choose what developer is right for your chemical. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're learning things. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you've learned something. Make sure and hit that like button and subscribe. Please hit the bell so you get notified when I'm putting out these new videos. And I'll see your beautiful faces soon. It's the Real Ray. Bye.